like right here, like the double arrows, editor, and then just press the check button back again.
That's it.
That's it. You don't have to do anything.
That is for only one time, right? Should I be doing?
Just after every few overs, you could just.
Oh, okay.
All right, let's go on 5, guys. Okay. You got it?
Shine on the ball. Shine the ball, okay?
Batting, Jigar boy. Good batting, Jigar. Good shot, good shot.
Keep running, guys. Only continue, only. Good shot, Jigar.
Wide.
Good keeping, Chandu. Good job. Somebody bring me water after this. Then get away. Calm the boy. Ready, Wamsi?
Yeah.
That's the range. The reality to you, if it's on a good line, then and it is gonna zip from 90 kilometers. One point actually 96 because it's one for
What a batting, Anna! What a batting!
good shot, boy! 96 kilometers. 1.6 na multiply karo. Pani or Gatorade, please. Hello, Pani. Hello, Pani or Gatorade.
Naveen! Water!
Pani, yes.
Gatorade too. Gatorade kuda, Gatorade.
Vishal, right?
My name?
No, him.
No, Vijay.
Vijay. Yeah, Vijay. Can you throw a bottle from the cooler? No,
Water,
just the
water.
Thanks, buddy. Good shot, Prashil.
You're trying to understand the game?
Very well.
Are you trying to understand the
I should. I'm from Trinidad,
Oh, you're from
and my
Trinidad.
father's from Barbados, so I should understand it.
Nice, that's nice.
Naresh and I started cricket here 20 years ago.
Oh, okay.
My name is
okay.
Don.
Okay, nice to hear. Nice meeting you, sir.
I'm a big cricket fanatic,
Nice.
but I'm not a fanatic of the West Indies teams.
Ah, okay.
I think your team, Baton Rouge team, can beat any of the West Indian teams.
Yeah.
I watched the CPL just now. They're such lousy players.
Oh, yeah. Caribbean Premier League, right?
The IPL starts in a couple of weeks or next week, I think.
Yeah.
I don't miss a game.
Nice.
Yesterday I watched the Australian all day with England.
Okay, good. You're living here in Baton Rouge since
I've been here 30 years in
30
Baton Rouge.
years?
I
Okay.
retired from LSU.
Oh, nice, sir.
You went to LSU also?
No, sir. I work for IBM in downtown.
Oh, downtown.
Yeah.
Oh, you came here as a grown person already. Then.
Yeah.
How long have you been in Baton Rouge?
It's been 5th year. This is my 5th year. Yeah.
Oh, fifth. Oh, you've been here a long time.
Yeah.
I've been here 30 years already.
Nice. So you.
My youngest daughter was born here. She's 28, I think. 29.
Nice.
No. Yeah, she's 29. Trinidad.
Uh-huh.
I went to school in Trinidad. That's where I learned how to play.
Oh, okay.
In those days, they played a lot of cricket.
Okay. So you came here for doing your masters?
No, I came here as a professor already.
Oh, you
I was
had
ready,
your.
I came here when I was 40. I was 46.
Oh, okay.
I was 46 years old when I got here.
Oh my God! Now you're 76.
It's the only job I could find was LSU as a professor.
Nice, nice, nice. So you're 76 now.
Yeah, I'm an old man.
You don't-
I have my own company now, though.
You don't look like 76.
Well, I feel it.
My God, you are so active. My dad is 72. He's already.
Your father lives here also?
No. He is in India.
Don't tell me you're from Hyderabad like everybody else here.
Same region.
Same reason. Yeah. I think at LSU, 90% of the students back then were all from Hyderabad.
Yeah. So it's the state where we had a chief minister called Chandrababu Naidu. He encouraged us to do most of the people to do the engineering course.
Right here. Yeah.
So
Well, it was economic. It was one of the cheaper universities
Yeah.
that Louisiana
yeah.
was. Oh, I've known Naresh since he was a student.
Oh, okay.
He's like my son. I call him like my son.
Ah,
My
nice.
son is his age.
Yeah. He is very passionate about cricket.
Well, about 19
Mhm.
was 2000. Was 2000.
Mhm.
2003 we started cricket at LSU.
Okay. Okay. Nice.
We played a lot of cricket those days.
Yeah.
But what happened to students who graduate,
Hmm.
you know, and they leave?
They leave. Yeah.
And little by little, Naresh and a few guys organized the
True.
Baton Rouge.
True. Very true.
And they went after the Breck people who gave all of these fields.
Right. Yeah.
It's a
So.
wonderful thing they did here. Wonderful.
Right. Right. It's a dedicated ground for us.
And the airline was not bad, the airline one.
Yeah.
I'm keeping you from your job.
No. I'm just refreshing the. That's it. So you live nearby LSU?
Yeah, I live down Highland Road, about 3 miles from LSU.
Ah, okay.
5-minute drive, I used to do.
That's nice.
I still live in the same house I bought when I got here.
Oh, okay.
I arrived here in 1990.
Oh. So you had your PhD in Trinidad, right?
I did all my graduate work in London, the University College London. I studied. I did my undergraduate at Florida State, Tallahassee.
Oh, okay.
But then I went to London for my graduate work.
Nice.
What did you study here?
No, I didn't study here. I did my graduation in India.
Oh, you did everything. You came already graduated.
Yeah, I had work experience of 8 years in India in IT. I worked for 8 years and then I moved.
It was a good company. IBM is an excellent company.
Yeah, it's a good company.
You got hired there or here?
Here.
Here.
Yeah, I came through some different company and then I worked for them for 3 years as a contractor in IBM and then they hired me as a full-time.
Perfect. And Baton Rouge is a nice town, you know.
Yeah, I like it.
It's nice for
I
raising
like
children.
I like the small towns.
Yeah.
I don't like the big towns.
Both my daughters went to LSU.
Oh,
My
nice.
older one and my younger one.
Okay, so they're into job now or?
Oh, my older daughter lives in Miami.
Mhm.
The one who was born here lives in Tampa, and my son lives in San Francisco. My son.
Oh,
My son is the age of Naresh.
not a, oh, that's great. In Trinidad, I heard that there are a lot of temples also, right?
A lot of what?
Temples, Hindu temples in Trinidad.
Where?
in Trinidad. Oh, you're from Trinidad, or you said
No, my son lives in San Francisco.
no. In back in your home country, you're from
From
Trinidad.
Trinidad.
Sorry,
Trinidad and Tobago.
where?
Trinidad and Tobago.
Oh,
I'm from the West Indies.
West Indies. Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, yeah. Barbados and Trinidad are in the West Indies.
Okay.
Huh?
There is one other small country.
Guyana.
Huh?
Guyana's in South America.
Oh, okay.
Well, there are a lot of Indian people in Trinidad and Tobago.
Oh, yeah, Trinidad, right?
Huh?
Yeah, there are a lot of Hindu
Yeah,
temples.
yeah, a lot. Oh, many, many, many.
I heard.
When I played in school,
Uh-huh.
half the team were black,
Uh-huh.
Indian, and white.
Oh, mix it.
Everybody mixed together.
Yeah.
Oh, and in Guyana,
Uh-huh.
it used to be called British Guyana before.
Yeah.
Now it's Guyana. They have a lot of Indian people there.
Yeah, there were during the colonization they might have brought those
No,
people.
they came after. They came in 1900
Oh, okay.
to work in the sugar field, the
Yeah,
sugar
sugar
field.
field. Yeah, I heard that.
Before,
Mm-hmm.
in the 1700, a lot of black slaves came
Oh, okay.
to the West Indies, black slaves.
Okay.
But in 1900, from India they went to South Africa, and they went to Trinidad, and they went to Guyana.
Ah, okay.
You know, because Gandhi was in South Africa.
Yeah.
They had many, many people there
Right.
from India.
Right.
And in Trinidad, lot of
Hindu temples are there. Yeah. So your ancestors are from England or where?
from England.
Yeah.
But my mother is Spanish.
Oh, okay.
My mother's born in Trinidad, but she's from Venezuela.
Oh, Venezuela.
My older children were born and raised in Venezuela.
Oh,
I worked there with the oil company.
oh, nice.
So I speak Spanish as well. My wife is from Venezuela.
Oh,
But my mother and my father from Barbados and Trinidad.
nice.
In Venezuela, they don't play cricket, they play baseball.
Ah, okay. Yeah.
But I went to school in Trinidad, so that's why I used to play.
Okay, good.
But in London, I went to Lord's and Oval every week to watch cricket all the time.
Oh, good.
I don't know if you know the UK, but it's a wonderful country, the UK.
Yeah, I heard. But I didn't go to that country.
Well, at UCL, where I studied, there were many, many students from India, from West
Yeah.
Indies, from everywhere
Yeah.
there.
Earlier, most of the Indians used to go England or Australia,
Yeah.
but from 1980s and 90s, the people migrated to America. More people migrated from 90s
When I studied on a graduate degree in Tallahassee, I'm old. That was 1961.
Yeah. Oh, my
My roommate was from Madras.
God. Oh, okay.
Huh?
Yeah, there were only few people
Very few,
who
very
are
few.
who are very rich community. Those guys used to come in India. There were a lot of affluent people, like rich people. They used to come here. But in these days, since 20 years, a lot of people migrated.
Oh,
Nowadays,
many,
it is
Back in those days, very few.
yeah,
In Tallahassee, where Florida State is located in Tallahassee,
yeah.
all the foreign students lived together. I lived with a Japanese guy,
Mhm.
a guy from Lebanon,
Lebanon. Okay.
the guy from Madras, Sanka is his name, and me from Venezuela. We all lived in the same. We were roommates.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially here, there are less people Indians. But if you go to the Virginia, New Jersey, New York, all those areas are like
Oh, many.
lakhs of people are there.
In the East, there are a lot more.
Yeah,
In
East
Houston,
and
they have many because my brother
Yeah,
played cricket in
Houston.
Houston for years.
Houston and New Jersey, San Francisco,
Oh, many.
in
My
Silicon
son has
Valley.
good friends from India and San Francisco.
Yeah.
But California is a very expensive place to live.
Oh
you
my
see.
God, I can't survive there. It's too
My son,
expensive.
for a little, he's a single guy. He's not married. He pays for a little room,
Mhm.
kitchen,
Yeah,
living room, bedroom, one, $2,600 a month.
that's
apiece.
too heavy.
Too heavy.
Huge.
You have children here? You're married and children?
Yeah, I have
Your kids were born here, I imagine.
no. She was born in India.
In India.
She's 6 now.
Oh, he was one when you came.
Yeah,
But my older children were born in Venezuela. My younger one was born here.
nice. those days you used to get the green card very easily, right? I mean,
Oh, when I studied here with my green card,
mhm.
I got my green card. You know why? Where I lived in Venezuela, my father was a friend of the American consulate,
Oh,
so he
okay.
gave me the green card.
Nice.
When I got here,
Mhm.
in a week I had my driver's license.
That's very nice.
Then I got a social security card.
Nice.
Everything in a week.
Was set up. Okay.
Today, to get a social security, you get it, it's almost impossible.
No, for us it is too difficult. For Indians, especially,
For
we
for
have
everyone.
lakhs of people in the queue for the green card, and it takes our lifetime to get the green card. If there is no change in the law, then we will not be getting the green cards at all. Whoever is applying since 10 years or so.
Well, my partner, he's a black guy from Colombia, my partner, my business partner.
Mhm.
It took him 10 years to get a green card.
Mhm.
10 years. His father lived in Florida, asked for him,
Mhm.
and 10 years later they gave him, he was in Colombia, a letter. Your green card is ready, come. 10 years it took.
For us, I mean, we are in employment-based green card category, and there are a lot of guys in the queue. It takes more than 150 years for us. We will not get it in a lifetime. If they go by country cap, there is a country cap, 7% of country cap. With that, we will not be getting within 150 years.
Too many people.
Yeah.
Well, my son, I'm going to tell you the truth right now, my son, he came here on a student visa. Okay? And my daughter came, and I paid for her, my older daughter.
Yeah, yeah.
The young one was born here. I got her green card. I
Nice.
came with a green card also.
Nice.
And it took me 5 years to get my passport. My son, we didn't know. He dropped the scholarship. He had a scholarship in Venezuela as a chef,
Oh, okay.
you know, in a culinary art school in San Francisco.
Okay.
He dropped it, okay?
Mhm.
And he stayed on a student visa. So they called me luckily I already had my passport. Sir, do you have a son named such and such? He just dropped out of culinary arts.
Okay.
He says that you can't kick him out because he has a father who's American. He says, that's true, he's my son. And then they made him get 2 letters. One, that he paid back the scholarship in Venezuela.
Okay.
He needed that letter. And 2, that he didn't need any money. He didn't owe them any money.
Oh,
That took 10 years.
my gosh.
So he lives as an illegal here.
Okay.
He had to pay a fine of $850 fine to stay.
Good job, boy.
And today he still doesn't have an American passport
Oh, what?
because after he got his green card, he started work. He didn't pay his taxes.
Oh.
I called him the other day. Adrian, what's going on? You've been here now almost 30 years. You still don't have an American passport? I said, Dad, I didn't pay my taxes and they caught me.
My God. Okay.
He owes taxes. Until he pays the taxes, they won't give him his passport.
Correct.
He's had his green card now. He was here 5 years.
Mhm.
He's had that green card now for 15 years, the green card.
Okay.
And he said, Dad, it's so strict in this country. He says, if you don't pay your taxes, you're going to screw you. You have to pay your taxes.
Yeah.
You know?
They'll ask for the proofs, right?
He says, oh, my Colombian friend,
Mhm.
the black guy who got his green card, to get his American passport, he had a wife and a child in Colombia.
Oh.
And he was married and had children here.
Okay.
The immigration guy said, we want to see proof that you've been maintaining
Mhm.
your ex-wife and your children in Colombia.
Oh, okay.
It took him a year to get proof. Because he wasn't depositing money like they had, you know.
Yeah.
He had to get his ex-wife in Colombia to send letters saying that he maintained her,
Mhm.
and the children for the past 8 years.
Okay.
He said, Don, the immigration in this country is so strict about everything.
Mhm.
They made him have proof that he was maintaining his children and his ex-wife in the other country. I tell you, this country, they don't mess around. Huh?
Yeah.
Huh? And there's my son.
Mhm.
Because he hadn't paid his taxes, they won't give him his passport.
Yeah.
I said, you don't mess around with the tax people in this country. I said,
True. True.
But in those days, you see, when I worked at the university, I had a job,
Mhm.
and the person said, "You can't have a job. You need a social security." I said, "Where do I get one?" I was 18 years old.
Yeah.
You go down here and they'll give you a social security card, and they gave me my card.
Okay.
That was what? How many years ago was that? 50 years ago.
Yeah.
60 years ago.
Mhm.
Oh, it was easy back then. Easy, easy.
Yeah, yeah.
But you know what they're doing here? When I was in London studying, every time I moved, I had to go to the police station and change my address to the police station
Oh my God.
in London. Yeah. In
Okay.
Europe, it was like that. They tell me it's like that here now in the United States. Is that true?
Yeah.
Huh?
What is that?
That a student
Uh-huh.
that moves from one apartment to the next, he has to go and tell the police that he moved.
Here? No.